Alright, so hello fellow YouTubers, and here we are today. I am running an ice bath for my arm because I just finished 8.5 hours of massage, and both of my arms are pretty tired. I'm just doing this as a preventive medicine so that I don't have any problems because I'm going to work again tomorrow. There's some more ice for my other arm. So here we go. Once this is deep enough for me to get it in to just past my elbow, I'm going to have my arm in like this. Get it down in there and hold it for at least a minute. The optimum is like 2 to 5 minutes. So we'll see how long I can hold my hand in the ice water. Alright. So this part's kind of boring because I'm waiting for the water to run. Once that water in there is sufficiently filled up, I'm going to take this ice, pour a little bit more in, and then I will start running hot water into that sink. Hot. Okay, that's enough water. Add some more ice. Alright, now we run the hot water in the other sink. Alright, now I'm going to look at the clock, and it says 9:59, so I'm going to keep my arm in this cold water for 5 minutes if I can stand it. Okay, it says 10 o'clock now, so I'm going to do it now. Alright, so now I have run my hot water and I've had my arm in the ice water for 1 minute. 1 minute. And went through the first stage of it where it becomes extremely painful. And it hurts quite a lot because all of your capillaries are constricting and your body is trying to find what's normal for it. So, past the first minute and into the second minute, things start to get numb, which is sort of happening right now. And you just gotta keep there and focused. And, just remember that you're gonna feel better after this. So far, parts of my forearm have gone numb. My hand has still to go completely numb. It's still pretty painful. But I just felt a surge of heat down the radial side of my forearm, which is probably my body trying to naturalize the environment. And the rest of my hand is kind of going numb now too. The clock says 10:03. So I've been 3 minutes in the ice water. More than halfway done. So, can do this. It's gonna have a lot of good benefits. I'm kind of moving my hand a little bit just to move the water around it, make sure I don't build up like a warm layer of water. So now my hand is, it feels pretty numb, like I've been throwing snowballs all day, essentially. And my forearm is numb down to about halfway from my wrist. And I can feel the numbness traveling upwards towards my elbow. This is a good sign. It means that all the little capillaries and all the muscles have closed down, pumped out some of the old bad blood that's been stuck in the muscle from inflammation, from using it all day. Like I said earlier, I just finished a 11-hour day away from home, doing 8.5 hours of massage. Some of them were deep tissue, some were firm pressure. I don't really do light massage because I'm trying to help people get better. I'm not just trying to make them feel better for a second. And, light massage, yeah, it's pleasurable, whatever, it's fun, but the light pressure doesn't do a whole bunch except for move the lymph around. If you got trigger points in your muscles and you want to get those out, you need some firm pressure, some myofascial release, some deep pressure, stuff like that. So that's what I specialize in. Alright. So I'm moving my hand a little bit here, and it feels like when I touch my fingertips that they're pretty numb. I mean, I can still feel the pressure, of course, but the intense pain from earlier has gone, which is pleasant. And I might just leave my hand in here a little bit longer than 5 minutes. Oh, how do you know? It's already been 6 minutes. So the studies show that if you do this ice submersion bath for more than, I believe, more than 5 minutes, you may start to get some cell atrophy because of the cold. So I'm going to go ahead and switch it over to the hot. See how, my arm's totally red? It's because the body's trying to flow blood in there to make it, come back to life. Well, we're going to put in some hot now. This hot water feels really good. I'm going to do it in here for
probably only like 3 minutes because it doesn't take as long for the hot because your body's already hot inside. It feels so good. Oh man. I've got a irritated tendon on the flexor side of my left pointer finger that starts hurting occasionally when I do a lot of massages. And these ice bath to hot water bath really help everything. Now the important thing here is I did the 5 minutes at first to numb everything up. Now I'm going to do 3 minutes in the hot water to get the blood to flow rapidly through every part of my arm. Then I'm going to dunk it back in the cold water again for 1.5 minutes to keep any inflammation from occurring around the problem areas where there has been pain. And that is the secret. You want to end with the cold so that you reduce inflammation. But you do the cold first, then the hot, and that gets tons of blood to circulate through, just like somebody massaging you for like 20 minutes. And then you put it back in the cold, and that's like putting an ice pack on after that. That will reduce inflammation and keep you from having any residual problems with healing, because actually inflammation is a protective measure from our bodies that keeps poison and stuff from spreading through our body. Well, it's a little bit counterproductive when it's just injury from overworking oneself, or like repetitive action injuries. Your body feels pain, it creates inflammation, and then the problem gets worse. So kind of counterintuitive as it is, you want to get rid of that inflammation so that your body can heal, as long as you're not poisoned by something. If you've been poisoned by something, inflammation's good. Right now my finger feels amazing. Feels like it did like 10 years ago. And let's see how long the time is on. Okay, it's actually been 3 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back into the ice water for another 1.5 minutes. I'm just gonna go ahead and count out loud. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 1020, 1021, 1022, 1023, 1024, 1025, 1026, 1027, 1028, 1029, 1030. The pain's coming back in my hand because of the cold water. 1032, 1033, 1034, 1035, 1036, 1037, 1038, 1039, 1040, 1042, 1043, 1044, 1045, 1046, 1047, 1048, 1049, 1050, 1051, 1052, 1053, 1060. As you can see, I'm letting out the hot water so I can run some new fresh hot water. And 1061, 1062, 1063, 1064, 1065, 1066. Winnie! 1089, Alright, now my hand's been in here another 1.5 minutes after the hot and the cold. As you can tell, my arm is pretty cold, but it feels about 10 times better than before I did this. And right there, at the flexor tendon for my finger. That feels great. That feels fucking awesome. It hasn't felt so good in a long time. So now I'm getting ready to do this to my right arm. Oh, my arm feels fresh, like ready. Stretch it out a little bit. Oh, I got that good stretch. Now I'm going to let out a little bit of this ice water. So put some more ice in. So I need some more ice to do my right arm. Man, oh, fucking arm feels so good. Oh, feels so good after that. It's like fresh, like ready to do another 8 hours of massage. It's cool. Alright, so here we go. Pour ice in there, hot water in there. Move the ice back. Alright, there we go. Got the ice water in sink 1. Gonna run hot water in sink 2. And do the right arm. Man, my left arm feels so good. Putting a little extra water so that I can get my arm all the way down in there. There's plenty of ice. Maybe I'll chip off a little more. Yeah, that's probably good on the ice. Okay, it says 10:15 on my clock now. So here we go. Arm in. Not quite deep enough, had to add some more water. Alright, well, all the water is in now. And this arm is actually not my problem arm, but it is sensing the cold a lot better than my left did. I already feel the intense pain, and I'm sure it hadn't even been 30 seconds yet. Just keep it in there. Oh my God, it hurts. Just remember, the pain goes away after about a minute. You can do it.
Just hold on. Oh man, that hurts so bad. Oh, it's gonna feel so good later. Just do it, man. Just do it. If I'm being really quiet, it's because I'm focusing on controlling the pain. And it's not really hurting your body, it's actually helping it. Sometimes pain's a good thing if you're doing something beneficial like this. I'm not killing any blood cells, I'm not killing any skin cells, I'm just freezing the crap out of some of the outer skin cells. But they don't die until you've left it in here for longer than 5 minutes. That's why I say only 5 minutes. So, let me check the clock. Okay, so it's 10:18. I got 2 more minutes to go. Then I got hot water. I think I probably had less ice in my left arm bath. It wasn't quite as cold. But I can do this. I can do it. I got a pond outside. Sometimes the pump gets frozen up in wintertime and I gotta go out there and fix that. Oh man, it hurts so bad to stick my hands in the frozen pond. But it's probably beneficial, you know. And I learned about this ice bath thing in school for massage. And figured whenever I work on my pond pump, it's really doing me some good. Only thing is I forget to do the hot water thing after the pond pump. But either way, it still does good. The ice, you reduce inflammation. Your body goes through the hunting cycle, where first 5 minutes it contracts the capillaries, second 5 minutes it opens everything up, trying to flood the area's blood, and the last 5 minutes it closes everything back down to keep your body from freezing to death. Alright. My right hand is feeling pretty numb when I touch it to itself. I can feel it going down into the forearm muscles now. Should be almost ready for the hot water. Oh yeah, I am ready for the hot water. It's 10:20 now. It's been 5 minutes. So cold. Alright. So hot water feels so good. Just gonna use the timer on the camera right now. It just went to 24 minutes and feels good. Feels good. We're gonna go like maybe 3 minutes and then back to another minute and a half in the ice water. I'm gonna feel like $1 million after this. You don't even know? Probably. Well, you might. But you probably have never tried this in your life. It feels so good. You can do this with your arms. You can do it with your feet. I wouldn't advise doing this with anything more, substantial to your body. There is a guy, Wim Hof, he does the Wim Hof method in the ice baths and stuff, and yeah, same principle. He's doing great stuff. But I'm not quite there yet. I'm not ready to put my whole body in ice. It's so painful just to do my arm for a couple minutes. I couldn't imagine doing my whole body. It would freak me out probably. Oh. Yeah, this water is even hotter than I'd used on my left arm, but yeah, it's probably a good idea because my right arm, even though it doesn't hurt, my right arm takes the brunt of everything. Holy crap. It feels like it's intense right now. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put it back into the ice. Oh, it feels so good. Oh, yeah. Alright, we're at 26 minutes approximately. I'm gonna do like a minute and a half in the ice. Oh, this feels good. After that super hot water, feels good. Oh, wait. Oh, God, it just got cold. Now it's cold again. Man, that's how you fix yourself without doctors. There used to be ancient bathhouses in Roman times, like Rome, other ancient places. They had cold-ass water, you know, from evaporation from waterfalls or whatever. Like, they had water pumps. You don't need electricity to pump water. There's things called ram air pumps. There's other devices. There's wind, you know, whatever, but you pump the water over the air, it becomes cold, evaporation, whatever. Then they got hot springs, you know, you get some pools from hot springs, and then you get yourself a coal pool to sit in, and you got this healing effect. You can heal people without drugs. That's the most important thing, is that like the whole world is so caught up on drugs. We don't need drugs. The human body is made to pretty much survive the world without drugs, and you might be able to enhance your life function with some plants and maybe dull some pain with some plants, but you don't need pharmaceutical drugs. That's all chemicals, and it's all been like, you know, chemistry, fake like synthetic stuff. You don't need drugs. Let's see, where are we at now? We're at 27:15. Yeah, we're at 28. Alright, so it's been like 2 minutes. So I'm going to take my arm out. Oh man, that feels so good. Look how red my arm is. It's like got so much blood flowing through it, and it feels amazing. I feel like I could go do another 8 hours of massage. I'm good. Alright. That's the end of the video for today, folks. I feel fucking awesome.